witches round the world. This potion here to make man hurl. I have ant an ear of dog, and testicles from a frog. 30 days past September, April, June, and November. Some pus from a lesion, and something from my nether region. Mold of bread and gold so shiny, and this thing I found in my hiney. Wow, this spell has gotten long. Would you ever fuck a frog? Add the tears of a harpy, and this ugly Latin copy. Air, water, fire, earth. Now it's time for PeakedatBirth. Welcome to PeakedatBirth, ladies and gentlemen.
That was really something.
Yeah, I told you.
I was really confused for a very long time, and then I understood what you were doing.
I was doing a potion.
You were casting a spell on me.
Yep. To entice you with my voluptuous love handles, baby.
All right.
I'm irresistible, honey.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this episode of Peaked at Birth. Michael, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, actually. It's been an interesting day. I've done nothing when I've had a list of something to do.
Oh, nice. That's the way to go.
Yeah. You would think. How's your day going?
Not too hot, actually.
Oh yeah. You just got a hot girl vaccine, didn't you?
I did, and it hurts.
Yeah. How's your arm feel?
My arm hurts really bad, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's the least of my worries. It's more of the fact that, like, I had to call into work today because I woke up with a fever, and probably the worst migraine I think I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, man, I felt that.
So I'm struggling today. I'm on the struggle bus, but we doing a podcast and we enjoying life.
Yeah, man. You know what? That's what matters. That is true American idealism right there. It doesn't matter if you're sick. Just come do your goddamn podcast.
It was hard. I really did not want to, but I was like, no, we gotta.
Yeah, we gotta. We can make this one a little bit more lo-fi for you.
Hell yeah. My head hurts so bad, but I'm here.
Yeah,
so
I'll try not to make you laugh too much.
No, laughing's fine. Just don't be too loud, I guess. I mean, I guess I can turn you down, so that's really the
Yeah, see? There you go.
That's really not an issue.
There you go.
So, anything interesting happen with your weekend?
I scheduled a house viewing. That's really it.
Nice. Here in Wichita, right?
Mulvane, yeah.
Oh, Mulvane.
Yeah. I don't want to live in the city. Fuck the city.
Yeah, houses are cheaper outside of Wichita anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, and
nice.
No city noise.
Also true. Yeah, and Mulvane really isn't that far away, honestly.
No. It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If that.
It kind of just depends on which way you go, but yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, if you hop on like 15 and just go north, I think it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. I'm glad you guys are making.
Other than the hot girl vaccine.
Pretty good, honestly. Not a whole lot going on. I think it's gonna be an easy week. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it's only Tuesday, isn't it?
It's only Tuesday. Yeah,
it's time for a spot of tea with some of your Tuesday scones. You say that right?
Remember scones from elementary or middle school?
Don't.
What?
Oh, are you talking like the a la carte scones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Bro, that shit hit.
that hit, dude.
It hit different.
Actually, I
Okay, so
remember when the pizza was still pretty good.
bro, I don't know what it was, but middle school pizza was kind of fire.
It was. It was. And then
And
and then early high school pizza was fire, and then like the
and then
Obamas.
they tried to be healthy, and it
Yeah.
just made everything go poopy.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like, I get it, but
The cookies were still
don't
good.
don't ruin my right, dude. Okay, I don't know. I don't care how you did those fucking cookies. They were always good.
Yeah, I think it's because they were like a normal, they were an abnormal level of greasy.
But it was delicious.
Yeah, and they went down smooth.
God, it was too good.
Yeah. And then they got the really good jalapeno kettle chips for like a year, and they were amazing. And I would regularly burp in our friend Ariza's face in chemistry class.
Oh, he deserved it though. I wouldn't call him a friend. Sorry if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
but not sorry because you're kind of a dick. So, anyway.
Yeah, there's that. I guess I should probably pull
Okay.
up Twitter.
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 Did we get anything on Twitter?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. I know I posted something or
Yeah,
later,
you tagged
whatever
me in
last week.
a thing.
Today I did, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
a drawing for a free PlayStation 5 that's Optic branded with the OG logo.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, fine, whatever. Okay. Are we ready for some stuff?
Yeah.
I've got a few topics for us.
Hmm.
We're gonna just keep it consistent and start with our good friend Apex Legends because yet again there was another fucking update
Yep.
because they can't seem to they can't seem to keep the game right. So they added a few things. So our girl Watson got a it really wasn't like a buff, it was more of a fix. So now, or you used to get, before with her fences, you used to get like stopped and like your speed was slowed tremendously.
Yeah.
And then when they had the legacy update, that stopped happening. And a lot of people got mad about it. So they fixed it. Now every time you go through a Watson fence, you get slowed and you're like slightly stunned.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
You know, I don't know what changed that at all, but that should not have been changed at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad it's back to the way it was though,
Yeah,
because
too.
it makes
I can finally start playing Watson again this season.
it makes Watson more viable.
Yeah.
They also fixed the stupid bug where you could like pad your stats with Valk in the firing range.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of for whatever reason, when certain projectiles are thrown in the firing range by other players, the damage areas show up in your firing range, and I think that's really funny. Like when Valk's using her tactical,
Mm-hmm.
like you could see her area in the firing range. I just find that interesting, and I noticed it yesterday. I was like, "Oh, cool! They added Valk back into the firing range."
Well, yeah, for a while, I mean, like in firing range, you just randomly see like the 12 circles pop up or whatever,
Yeah,
and then like nothing would happen. And I was always like, "What the fuck is this?"
yeah. I think it's just the like for whatever reason with that ability specifically, it just every instance of firing range, no matter who's on it, I think it just shows up no matter what.
Well, I think it shows up no matter what anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So they actually also fixed another big thing that was going on. So in this season, as many of you may know, that you now have a starting kit when you drop, which I think is great because I was sick of seeing the stupid amounts of floor loot all the time. So they fixed it so now you actually find backpacks more frequently.
Yeah, I was
Because for some
noticing
reason,
that last night.
yeah, so for some reason, you couldn't find a fucking backpack to save your life. So
And you couldn't find anything to save your life.
yeah,
Ground loot
so
sucked.
Yeah, so they finally fixed that. You can now finally find some backpacks and all that other jazz. So that's neat.
Yeah, when we were playing last night, I was finding way more blue backpacks than I've probably seen for the start of this season.
Yeah, and again, that was due to
Yeah, that
the
due to the
update
patch.
ruining. Yeah, well, that and so I don't know.
That's
It
really
was
what
just,
that was. That was just a patch update. That wasn't like a full-fledged update because it wasn't
no,
very
it was
big.
no, that's all it was a patch.
Yeah.
And then they also added an abandonment penalty for arenas.
Good.
So
Good.
now
Because
if
that
you
was
put
like the
out,
meta was like if a team lost a round, like the very first round of the match, like two of them would back out.
yep.
Consequenceless.
Well, now you have to wait 10 minutes to join back in, so that's cool.
Good. Good.
But so that's fun. And then I actually saw something the other day, still related to Apex, where people want to see a change made to the mobile respawn beacon, and specifically when you have a downed teammate, right?
Hmm.
And you go to pick up their beacon or their little card or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people are calling for when you go to pick up their tag or their card, you get a notification or something that says, "Hey, this person has a mobile respawn beacon on them." Because
Hmm.
like, most of the time you don't ever pop into someone's box and like take their shit,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
'Cause
especially your
that's
teammates. Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
So people were calling for like a notification or something to pop up stating that, hey, one of your teammates has a mobile respawn beacon, fucking use it. That sort of thing.
What it could be though, is like a character voice line. So let's say you go and like pick up that friend's beacon, and then like let's say they're a Pathfinder. Pathfinder says, "Yo, I have a mobile respawn beacon," or
Yeah,
just something like that.
something. Beacon inside my box. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or I mean, even then, like you could probably also make it to where it's a teammate command, kind of like when you ping the nearest respawn beacon, a teammate could probably like ping and like, "Hey, there was a mobile in my box."
yeah, or like in general, when they ping, it pings their box instead of like the nearest one.
Yeah, exactly.
So then
I don't
it's
know.
like, oh, you have a respawn in your box. Let's just use that. That'll be way
Yeah.
faster.
Well, and yeah,
So
there's a good amount of things you could do with that.
yeah, no, I think that'd be a great change, honestly.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to see what they'll do. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it, but
I'm also excited to see if they're gonna do another item like that, because I mean, like heat shields are pretty effective for like the first couple rings, but you don't really use them much late game.
people should use them more late game,
They should, you would think, yeah.
but it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, and then you have the mobile
Unfortunately.
respawn. I feel like there needs to be like a third item for
I
that
feel like there
category.
should be. Yeah.
I don't know what it would be, but
I don't know. I think one change that they made to the game that I think they need to go back on is stackable throwables.
yes.
And if they're gonna do that, they should increase fuses to 3 and then regular people to 2.
Yeah. No, I
Because
agree.
I think that's stupid. But that's just me.
Yeah. Oh man, have you seen the fuse meta lately?
No.
It's like your inventory is almost entirely throwables.
Yeah, that was kind of the meta anyway with him because
Yeah, but
he
now
can
because it
stack.
stacks, like you barely carry any ammo, and during firefights, you just keep at a distance and spam projectiles.
Yeah, I did see that actually. I saw a video on TikTok
Yeah,
of someone doing that. He fucking launched like 10 grenades in there, and
it
I
was
was
like
like, bro,
yeah, it was like 15 arc stars, and I was like, good lord,
there's so many. I was like, okay, well,
yeah,
good
fuck,
for you.
got it. I mean, you won.
Um, so let's move on from Apex since we talk about a lot about it since it's our
Mhm.
favorite game.
Yeah,
Um,
I do enjoy it.
yes, Call of Duty is
oh no, after you, please.
okay. I was gonna say Call of Duty is introducing a throwback map again, and it is the map Standoff. and it is to return actually in both CDL and pubs and league play and shit. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't like standoff that much growing up, but I played it the other day and it was kind of good actually. I was pretty impressed. It looks really good too. They actually like revamped it a lot. So like
Yeah,
it just looks really good.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they do like any other maps from older Call of Duties.
Well, see, it's making me kind of mad because like they're releasing maps, right?
Yeah,
But
they're just revamping old ones.
yeah, they're just bringing in a bunch of old maps, and that's because Call of Duty, as of right now, just doesn't know how to make good maps. Like, there's really not that many good maps right now.
No, there isn't.
I think my favorite is probably Checkmate, and I don't really like that map still that much.
It's the one with the airplane hangar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one fucking sucks.
And then they brought back Raid, which Raid is
Shadow Legends?
Raid is a good map, but like it's so repetitive and it gets played so often.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I take that back. I think my favorite map actually is Apocalypse. I think Apocalypse is easily the best map they've made.
Hard disagree,
I know you.
but yeah.
I mean, I know you don't like it, but I do. It's very fast paced. It's very close range, and that's the kind of shit I'm into. So
Yeah, I mean, what they need to do is create another big map. I think
yes,
that would really...
we do. I think you're right. We do just need a bigger map.
Yeah.
Because like there really isn't.
No, and everything's so close quarters, and with corners being everywhere, again, Call of Duty's really catering to the camping crowd.
Yeah, it seems.
Yeah,
It's really annoying.
You notice it really bad on Moscow.
Oh my god! Yeah, there's so many stupid corners you can camp in on Moscow. And it's so fucking annoying.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even like Satellite has a few.
Oh no, Satellite has a ton. That's why it's not a scene. That's why it's not an actual like professional map.
Yeah.
But no. So like, the first hill for Hardpoint. You know how like like they have the statue in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And then they have like the escalators. It's on the other side where you have the like part that sticks out, and then it's like that corner right on the inside of it.
Yeah, you just camp there.
I don't know how many times I've died to that.
Yeah.
And like,
or
don't
just
get me wrong.
Escalators in general.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I tend to do that too, but that's just simply because it's like that's how you play the map.
Yeah.
There's really not a whole lot you can do to survive.
I'm one of those people that rotate around statue.
Oh yeah, I circle statue all the time.
Yeah. That's you get a stoner, easiest way to boost your kills.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Because the TTK on the stoner is fucking ridiculous for an LMG.
It's nutty. I don't know. I can't use the stoner. It's not my favorite gun.
I've gotten pretty good with it.
I use the Krig occasionally, and then mostly the AK-74U.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm a fast-paced player. I run around and like oh my gosh. So I can't remember when it was, but it was like the first time I picked up Call of Duty in a while. Because again, we've been playing a lot of Apex.
Yeah.
But I was playing Domination on Cartel. Domination on Cartel. I hate that map still.
Actually, enjoy it.
Yeah, it's the biggest map.
Yeah.
As of right now. But so like inside the garage where like the B side is.
Yeah.
So you have like those long ass tables, right?
Yeah.
I fucking I pissed some dude off really bad because he was like aiming at me over the tables, and I would literally just like I turned and slid back and forth underneath like on the back side of the table like 4 times in a row, and he was like so confused as to where I was, and I just popped up real quick and killed him, and his death count was really funny. He was like, "What the fuck?" It was kind of crazy. I'm surprised I even pulled that off successfully.
Right.
But yeah, he was really mad because he was like, "What is this kid doing?"
You know what? I love that shit. I think hot mics are one of the like best thing that Call of Duty's done in like the past few years.
I want hot mics in Apex. honestly.
I do too. I just want to hear people moan.
Bro, I want to hear like if like there's a bunch of people in game chat, right? And like so for example, that one time I pulled off that 1v3 inside Icarus, right?
Yeah.
I just want to hear like when I kill all three of them, if they all have mics, I just want to hear all three of their reactions all at the same time in my headset, right?
Yeah. No,
Like I just
or
want
that sick 2v1 I pulled last night.
Oh yeah.
I would love to hear those hot mics.
Oh my gosh. Just like anytime you do something really like disgusting,
Yeah.
I just want to hear everyone's reaction all at once just to be just for entertainment purposes cuz that shit is so funny.
I need to save that clip and upload it to my TikTok.
It was good. It was a good one.
So Smite. I play a lot of Smite. Cody got into it. He dabbled it.
I would still like to play more often, but
Yeah.
it just takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
And the people we play with tend to get on very late at night, and I just don't.
And
I don't
they
do late
tend to
nights.
be kind of salty, not gonna lie.
Oh, they're salt masters, if you will.
Yeah. But I play a lot of Smite. I would say it's my favorite MOBA. I just the community has really turned me off from League of Legends. I can't touch it. It's just a salt mine. But Smite just released, or they just pretty much released a new teaser trailer for the new god that they're unveiling this year.
Really?
It's Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian Legend. So that's pretty neat. There's speculation it's probably going to be another mage, which is fucking insane because that's the last thing that game needs, honestly.
Is more mages.
Is more mages. Mages have the largest god pool in the entire game.
Yeah, it's really hard to find anyone other than a mage.
Yeah.
Like they're there, but they're annoying.
Yeah.
But well, that's exciting.
Yeah, and then they just released Gilgamesh. I think like a month or two ago.
Yes, I did see that.
And he was bullshit to play against, and now he's manageable.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now that people have gotten used to him.
Yeah, he's just another. So they do this thing where it's like they've pretty much locked their characters in like categories, and they kind of shot themselves in the foot when they did that. Because now, like, when they release a god into the like one of those categories, the categories being like mage, hunter, guardian, warrior, assassin. Sometimes that god's kit specifically and the way that they can build isn't anything like any of those categories. Like the Egyptian god Horus, for example. He's in the warrior category, which is usually for like the solo laners. They're just kind of like brawlers that, pretty much are self-sufficient for most of the game.
Right.
But Horus plays more like a guardian who is a support for the carry.
Yeah.
He's just a physical guardian. His guardians are magical damage for whatever reason. So, yeah, and I have a really bad feeling that Morgan Le Fay is going to be another mage jungle. Although I'm interested to see what her true kit is going to look like, because they just did the teaser. They didn't release like any of the kit information, I think. But I'll definitely have to double check that.
Yeah.
Gilgamesh is like a warrior jungle, and it's fucking insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Yup.
So, Overwatch 2 has been announced.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yes. And in this announcement, they showed off that they're going from 6v6 to 5v5.
I did see that, yeah. And that takes away a tank.
Takes away a tank. Yep. So now it's 2 DPS, 2 support, 1 tank. But with that, they are increasing the viability of tanks and support. Like everyone, like instead of, I think they said every character is now getting a passive.
Yes.
So everyone now has a passive ability. I know Reinhardt, specifically is getting like more maneuverability with his like shoulder charge.
Yes, which is something he did desperately need. I think he's also getting more shield charge.
Yeah.
I think they're increasing his shield.
Yes, they are. So yeah, that's kind of gross.
It's also
Which is
going to have a
super
story,
cool.
which is great. It's not just going to be like lore that they release occasional game modes on.
Yeah.
I think I'll get it, but I think I'll get it mostly for the story. That's another game where the community has really just turned me off from it. I couldn't stick with the original Overwatch for very long before I was like, you know what, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Just too bad.
I'm trying to see what. So it says. Sorry. So yeah, everyone gets a passive. Let's see. Oh, okay. DPS characters will be faster than other roles.
Okay. Yeah.
All support heroes regenerate health automatically. And then all tanks have reduced knockback.
Good. I don't know why those weren't already in the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. I really liked Overwatch when I first played it.
Mhm.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and then, again, like metas come and go, and anytime like someone wants to play an old character, no, the character's not viable, you can't play it. Fuck you, dude.
Bro, my favorite character to play was Torbjorn.
Oh, so Facebook.
I fucking love Torbjorn.
Hang on, were you like an active Torb, or were you just like, place my turret down, I'm gonna go look at memes for a little bit?
Oh, so what I would do is I'd place my turret down, upgrade it. So this is like very, very beginning Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Before they patched a bunch of stuff. But like I would set down my turret somewhere like really good, and then I would be mobile the rest of the time until it said my turret was down.
Yeah.
So like I'd be that real sneaky little fucker who would just like kind of pop in and out of doorways over and over, just shooting people. Love Torbjorn.
I
so
was Diva for a while, and then I just kept trading, and then they released Ashe, and now I'm mostly just Ashe and Orisa.
I was also really good with Hanzo for a while.
Before they revamped his kit.
No, but it was before. Again, I didn't play for a very long time, but
yeah,
it was early on when like he still had like the scatter arrow and shit that was really powerful. That's kind of shit I was into.
Right.
Cross map like headshot sniped with his bow. Disgusting.
Yeah, they changed his kit, and his scatter arrow went into a rapid shot.
That's kind of dope, actually.
Yeah.
Because his scatter arrow was very broken.
Yeah, and then they changed it to something because he didn't have a lot of up close. Like if you were to ever get into an up close fight, he didn't par well with others.
No.
So they gave him something to kind of help with that.
He was a very distant player.
Yes.
You had to be very far away. What else does my stupid thing say? Okay, I think that's it for gaming stuff that I have.
Okay.
I think. So yeah, what do you want to move on to? Do you have anything else?
I don't. I'm blanking.
The gaming category.
The games. No, I'm drawing a blank.
Nice. So I have another.
I would have told you.
Wonderful. So I have another update on our boy Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
He had an interview last night with someone. I don't remember who.
Is it Schefter? It's always Schefter.
No. It's someone who was he's been a part of ESPN for like 27 years, but was retiring, and this was his last episode of the show or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember his name, but in the interview, the guy straight up was like, "Did you demand a trade?" And Aaron Rodgers did not directly answer the question. He really like kind of beat around the bush.
So he deflected really bad.
Yeah. He kept saying stuff like, "I really like the org. I like the teammates. I like the fans." Basically just hinted at like the front office is terrible.
Well, yeah, because again, they don't draft around him.
Yeah.
They draft spots
Um,
that they don't need.
Yeah, and he said it had nothing to do with him drafting a young quarterback because he really likes the young quarterback.
Mm.
Um, so I mean, it just goes to show that the front office is really what's bothering him, and we don't know if he demanded a trade or not. So that's fine. Damn you, Aaron Rodgers, because I
The
really want you
Packers
to go
are
to the
still
Broncos.
optimistic that they can get him.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope, really hope he goes to the Broncos.
Well, I just have a feeling that if he sticks with the Packers, he's going to just underplay the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, threw another interception. Oops.
But they also said that if he does get traded, we won't see a trade until after June 1st, so that way the Packers don't take a big of a cap hit. So
Yeah.
we won't truly know until next week
Right.
what happens. So
And I think the Chiefs ended up getting. The Chiefs just signed one of the Ravens' big linemen.
gotcha. So actually, I did okay. I'm backtracking now because I did have something big for gaming that has to do with CDL. So catch this, right?
Hmm.
The Dallas Empire are the reigning COD champs team, right?
Yeah.
And part of the way through stage 3, they got rid of their best SMG player or one of their SMGs,
Mm-hmm.
and he got traded to another team, which is the LA Thieves. He played for the LA Thieves, and they didn't do very well in stage 3, and especially in the major. And now he's benched by the LA Thieves. So Hook's the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he got benched by Dallas Empire, signed by LA Thieves, started for LA Thieves, and then got benched again by by that same team. Like the fuck. It's so absurd, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, there were 6 major roster changes.
Yo, shit. Sorry, I know you went back to gaming, but Julio Jones wants to be traded.
I did see that. That's kind of gross.
Yeah, because I
And
mean, depending on where he goes, like, let's say he
I-
goes to Buffalo. I mean, that's just fluffing that team out at that point.
okay, so I saw something because I think it's DeAndre Hopkins now plays for the Cardinals, right?
Yes.
So I saw something the other day that said DeAndre Hopkins said that he would renegotiate his contract if they were to bring Julio Jones in on the team.
Good lord.
Can you imagine that team? It'd be Larry Fitzgerald, DeAndre Hopkins, and Julio Jones.
Plus, like, if they can get a sizable O line to protect Kyler Murray, oh my god,
Yeah.
that would be
That would-
be dirty.
Yeah, and Kyler Murray's a really good quarterback. He just doesn't
He
have a
is.
whole lot of people.
Well, and what sucks is like Kyler Murray for the longest time was in Baker Mayfield's shadow
Yeah.
because they both graduated from OU, and
they were both
both Heisman winners, I believe.
yeah, they're both Heisman, and they're both. I don't know if they were both drafted first round, or I know they were both drafted first round. I just don't know if they were the first overall pick.
Kyler wasn't. Mayfield was.
Right. So yeah, I know what you're saying.
But yeah, no, he's a great quarterback. His O line just doesn't hold for shit.
Yeah, he's a small little fucker too. That guy
Yeah.
is tiny.
I think he's like 5'8".
He's like 5'11", I think. 5'10", 5'11". Let's look. Fact check. Kyler Murray. This
5'10".
boy's 5'10". Oh wow, he's born 6 months after me.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wow. August 7th of 97. And and to think he is a professional football player,
Yeah,
and we're the
right.
same age.
TJ Hawkinson, tight end for the Detroit Lions, is the same age as us too.
Well, it's like Patrick Mahomes is also our age.
Yeah, he's 25, 26 now.
Yeah, it kind of it's
Baker
like
as well too.
we're at that weird age now where like there's a lot of like famous people who are like the same age as us, like
I
Tom
know.
Holland, for example, right?
Yeah.
He's around our age. If not, I think I can't remember if he's younger than me or not, but Tom Holland, yeah, is
Yeah.
like yeah, he's 24. He's
Yeah.
older than me. About to be 25, but yeah, he's
Zendaya as well.
yeah. I mean, like
And she just
it
did
just
her first like adult oriented film. Not like porn or anything, but it was like more of a like adult drama.
I did see that.
Yeah, she's like 2 months older than me. Almost exactly.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird thought to like think about professional athletes and actors and everything being the same
Yeah.
age as me now, and I'm
Well,
like, bro, what the fuck did I do with my life?
Well,
I'm like sitting
we're
at
about
home and I'm
to.
fat.
We've already hit the point where like NCAA college players are younger than us.
Yeah,
Like that's fucking crazy to me for whatever reason. Because you spend your whole life like watching the big March Madness tournament. You're like, oh man, these guys are like legends because they're like older than you.
well, yeah, and you look up to them.
Yeah, and now it's like I'm at the point where it's like, fuck, I'm 24. These kids are
All
younger than me.
everyone playing is younger than me,
Yeah.
potentially.
You know what
Actually, no, they probably will all actually be younger than me,
Yeah.
younger than us.
I had an interesting thought the other day.
I'm ready.
So, you know how like you hear the name Adrian Peterson and you're like, "Oh
Yeah.
man, that's one of like the great running backs in the NFL. Like he played when my dad was watching." No, the man is still active.
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Who's he play for?
Detroit.
No, he doesn't. That's what.
Yeah. It's just like he's been in the league so long that every time you think of Adrian Peterson, you're like, oh man, he played in like the era where my dad was my age and watching football, It's just like you think he's just been around forever and that he's still active.
This guy is kind of nuts though, because
Yeah.
he's 36 and he plays running back and he's still active.
Yeah.
That's like unheard of because
Exactly.
running backs tend to die out when
Around
they turn
30.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this guy's like, nah, bitch, I'm still playing.
I also thought Carlos Hyde was a lot older than he is.
No, he's pretty young.
And it's
Has he
like
played-
that man has played for a different team his entire career.
Well, you know what sucks?
He's in Jacksonville now.
No. No, he's only. Oh, he is in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Well, like he's a pretty good running back.
Yeah.
He actually hold up.
He
Alright,
was
he was-
just in Seattle, like this past season.
This guy's moved around a lot.
Yeah, I think he has as many teams under his belt as Ryan Fitzpatrick.
You know who has a unreal amount of teams that they've been on? I don't know if you know who he is, but Josh McCown. Do you know who that is?
I will in a second.
So this guy,
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he's 40. so he's 40, obviously.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Looks like, oh my god, dude, he looks like the embodiment of one of those like Giga Chad memes.
That is so true. Okay, so this guy, through his career, has played for 9 different teams. Yeah, he's played for 9 different teams in his career, which is kind of nutty. But he's like he's a pretty good backup quarterback.
Yeah,
That's all he's ever played is backup.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, man.
I know. Yeah, so he has 11 different jerseys total. Oh, he played for
Oh.
Carolina too.
He played for Tampa.
He did play for Tampa for a short time. Played for Detroit, Tampa, the Browns, the Jets, the Bears, and most recently, the Eagles.
They should have put him in.
But yeah, I thought at one point he played for Jacksonville too, but I guess I'm wrong. Who was it? There was a McCown that was in Jacksonville for a short time, but I don't know if he actually ended up playing.
Yeah, it wasn't Giga Chat over here.
No.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. This man was a Raider. Back
Maybe
in
it
like
was Luke.
07.
Was it Luke McCown? It may have been. That's who it was. It was Luke McCown. His brother. Josh McCown's brother. He played for Jacksonville for 3 years.
Yeah.
He wasn't very good.
I didn't meet him, but I was in the vicinity. I can't remember who it was, but he was a starting quarterback for Oklahoma State, and then I believe he got traded or he got drafted by I want to say the Texans. I can't remember who.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I
don't know
you know
anything
what?
about Oklahoma State.
You know what? I had the thought. I'm just gonna give up on it.
Okay. All right. So I have a challenge for you. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a challenge, but so I saw this article,
Yeah.
and this, my Google thing gives me a bunch of fun articles of things that I'm interested in.
Right.
And it popped up this thing that said the 10 most powerful Jedi in the Star Wars universe, right?
Yeah.
I want to see if you can guess some of them.
Okay.
So this actually gives us 11 because they include someone
Is it
else.
like a honorable mention?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Well, who's this article by? What's the website?
It's literally just May4thbewithyou.com.
Okay. So cuz I was just going to go off the guess of like from the editorial, because if it was like, let's say, IGN posting this, I'd been like, oh,
Mhm.
okay, I know exactly who's going to be their top 10.
It's not.
This is a website. It sounds
Yeah.
like they know what they're talking about. Okay. So,
I may give you number 11 because it's kind
kind of wild.
I'll give you well, it's not really wild, but I think it might put into perspective. Kind of give you like a good starting point.
Right.
So number 11 is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay. That actually is a good starting point. That means Obi-Wan Kenobi's probably going to be number 3 or 4.
Close.
Is he number 5?
No.
Okay. Is he number 2?
No.
Oh. Number 6?
He is number 6. Obi-Wan
Ooh.
Kenobi is number 6.
Okay, interesting. Means Mace Windu is probably going to be 4 then.
No.
Oh, goddamn. Is he 5?
He's lower.
Wait, he's lower than Obi-Wan?
He is, yeah. He's ranked further down.
Is he 8?
He is 8.
Okay.
So Qui-Gon Jinn, number 11.
Okay.
Who do you think's number 10?
I should probably... I'm going to do this old Fine Bro style.
I don't know. I mean, I guess he was technically in the movies. We just don't know a ton about him.
Mace Windu was 8. Obi-Wan was 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if I had to take a guess at the top 2... No. I'm not going to do that yet. Number 10, probably Kit Fisto.
No. I actually don't. Hang on, is he even on this list? Mephisto's not on the list.
God damn it.
Okay, so number 10 is Plo Koon.
Okay, that was actually my next guess. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Apparently, he's also like one of the only. He's like the only Jedi to use lightning.
Yeah. Is number
Which is-
9 Kiadi Mundi?
No.
Oh. That's lame.
It looks like this guy was in the Clone Wars. I think.
Hmm. Trying to think of all the Jedi. Shit.
It's a tough one because I actually didn't know his name until I read this. So,
Okay, well,
but
I guess
you
go
also
ahead and
know
give
more
9.
than me. Quinlan Vos.
Oh, Voss. Okay. Yeah.
Quinlan Vos.
Okay. All right.
So we got.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so we got
put
Mace Windu.
number 7. Okay, so I
I also don't know the name of this person.
Is it-
Until now.
number 7. I'm either getting a guess Luminara or the Torgruta from Camino, who oversees the clones. I don't remember
No,
her name.
neither of those.
God, fuck me, man. Thought I was good
So-
at this.
I'm gonna go back to Mace Windu real quick. Did you know that Mace Windu was actually Grandmaster before Yoda?
Yes.
I did not know that. I read that and I was kind of like, what the fuck?
He's also one of the few Jedi who can pull from the dark side for his power.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7
Uh-huh.
is Nomi Sunrider.
Sunrider. Sounds like extended universe shit.
Yeah, I think she's the only one extended universe though.
Okay. Number 5 is Luminara.
No,
Is it
that person
Aayla
is not.
Secura?
No, neither of them are on the list.
Motherfucker. Is number 5 also extended universe?
Old Republic.
Fuck. I don't know any of those guys.
His name starts with an R. I know you know his name.
Is it Revan?
Yes,
Okay.
it is Riven. Okay, so now the top 4
Both,
are all part
both
of the
Skywalkers
movies.
are going to be on that list.
Yes, but who's number 4?
Number 4. If I had a guess, number 4, and it's a Jedi.
Yeah.
They're all in the movies?
Yeah, so the top 4 are all part of the movies.
Okay. All right. Don't tell me number 4 is Kiadi.
No.
Okay, thank God. Yoda's probably 2 or 3.
He is one of those, yes.
Yeah. If I had my guess, Yoda's probably 2.
No.
Oh, he's 3?
He's 3.
Okay.
Okay, so you have number 3. Now you need 1, 2, and 4.
So 1 is probably Anakin, 2 is probably Luke. Or it
Luke
the
is
other-
correct.
Luke is correct?
Luke
Okay.
Luke is correct. Anakin's not. So
Okay.
now you just need 1 and 4.
Wait, Anakin's 4? Number 1. Out of all of the big Jedi, is number 1 Rey?
Yes. I don't know how much I agree with that. Apparently.
No. I don't agree with any
So-
of that. The reason I say that is because Anakin is a child of the Force. Let me nerd out for a second here. I got
Okay,
my
go ahead,
glasses
do it.
down to my nose. I got my notepad here. So, Anakin is a child of the Force. It is very speculated that his father was either Palpatine using his influence to impregnate Shmi, or he's actually a child of the brother, who are one of 3 Force deities introduced in the Clone Wars. You have the father, the sister, and the brother. The sister is the embodiment of the light side, the brother is the embodiment of the dark, and the father is the true neutral side of the Force. It is very speculated that Anakin may have been a child of the brother, meaning Anakin being most in tune with the Force, and that's why actually Palpatine kept him into a cybernetically enhanced suit after he lost his limbs on the Battle of Mustafar between Obi-Wan. His suit actually provided him with enough pain for him to lose his concentration, so if he were to ever fight Palpatine, Palpatine would easily get the upper hand on him, meaning Anakin had to be suppressed to keep him at number 2 in the galaxy. Well,
Wow.
actually, mic drop.
That's kind of nuts to think about, though.
Yeah.
So this does say,
The only reason why Palpatine is the most powerful Sith is because of process of elimination. What other Sith are there? You know? It's Palpatine and then, like, his goon of the week.
So apparently at one point also Luke Skywalker learned how to reach into the dark side, but they
Yes.
never touched on it in the
No.
movies.
Now, my main complaint with The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker is they did do Luke dirty. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one who's like, oh, but they changed his character. No. I think they made him do things that were very, very uncharacteristic of him. Now,
Yeah.
I get like I saw the dark side in one of my Padawans, and but instead of like trying to teach his Padawan out of it, like, I don't know, a Yoda trained Luke would do, he instead decided, I'm going to try and eradicate this fucking kid. I don't know. It feels weird.
It also surprises me that Yoda isn't like top 3.
It's top 3.
Okay, sorry. I think the way it should go, in my opinion, is Anakin,
Yeah.
because he is the embodiment of,
The Force.
yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, he was very much able to like feel the Force at a young age, and again, could have been a child of you said the 3, is that what you called them?
Yeah.
Or the brother or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the way it should go would be Anakin number 1,
Mm-hmm.
Yoda number 2,
Okay.
Luke number 3.
And then Rey number 4. I mean, I'm fine
Sure.
keeping her in top 5, I guess. I just think that the only reason why I don't like Rey is because of Disney's influence in Star Wars. I don't mind that she is I guess like a lot of these big motion picture companies get the term strong female character confused.
Yeah.
When they hear strong female character, they think, oh, she's like She-Hulk, right? Where she's just super strong and super gorgeous and everybody likes her. No. Strong female character means a strongly written female character. And honestly, the female is pretty derivative in there because it's just a strong character at that point.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's male or female. If you can write a good character, you can add any pronoun you want to that character. It still makes him a good character.
Yeah.
If you have
Agreed.
to describe your main character as a femme fatale or a strong female character, odds are she's a whiny asshole throughout the entirety of your series. Katniss Everdeen. Or she is strong for no reason. There is no explanation. There is no training. There is no rhyme or reason for this character to be stronger than everyone else in this setting. And that's just my hot take of the day.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess my problem with the last 3 movies is they switched directors when...
Yeah, so there was no clear focus on what the story should have been.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams, I think, should have done all 3 of them. And I honestly really, really hope and pray that at one point someone says, let's redo the last 3 movies, because
there was a lot of speculation because I believe Dave Filoni, who creator of the Clone Wars, pretty much any good Star Wars thing that has happened in the 21st century, Dave Filoni has been a part of. Like he did the Clone Wars series, he did help with Rebels a little bit. He wrote some of the good episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just saying. So the man knows what he is doing with Star Wars. He's also co-creator and co-director of The Mandalorian.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, he helped a lot with that series, which is why it just feels so good. And like enriched in the setting. But Dave Filoni, I believe, just became creative director of Star Wars. If I'm not mistaken. Let me fact check.
Fact check. Do it.
Oh, I don't want to look at it. Yep. He is executive producer, executive creative director.
Of Star Wars?
Yep.
It's fucking too late for that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the only problem with remaking the last 3 movies, right, is you don't have Leia.
Yeah.
I can't remember her
And
name.
Harrison Ford is clearly done with Star Wars.
He doesn't want to be a part of it anymore.
I mean, he didn't want to when they were
He didn't
making
want
the
to.
remakes. Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Hamill, I think, would be down for. Oh, well, I don't even know if Mark Hamill would be down for it because he's.
I know
like,
Mark
bro,
Hamill was actually very disappointed with how they handled Luke.
Yeah.
And also John Boyega made some very unprofessional remarks about it.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know.
they fucked his character up too.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah. I don't even think it was just agenda. I think it was just like 3 directors having 3 different visions for the entire franchise, and one of them just going unchecked.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, okay, so here's the thing: like the prequels turned out fine because they had 3 different directors, but Lucas was a part of all 3 of them.
Yeah, George Lucas was a part of all 3 of them.
He had a say in it.
The
Right?
problem with the prequels is George Lucas surrounded himself with yes men and not people who would challenge his creative vision.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, like if you're George Lucas at that point, I'd be like, I don't know. If it were me, I'd be like, I don't want people challenging me, so just.
I think I would take people who challenge me just because it's like, okay, I need to have rhyme or reason why the characters are going to Geonosis, right?
Fair.
Not just, oh, hey, by the way, you know how like everyone cares about or didn't care about Alderaan getting blown up in the original trilogy? Well, everything's on Naboo now. Okay, bye. Like what?
Fair.
Why
I
why
get it.
why do we care about Alderaan then? Okay, bye. Fuck off.
Right. I don't know. I just think if they had like a solid game plan for all 3 movies, the prequel trilogy or the sequel trilogy would not have been as bad.
No.
I think if there was a storyline that everyone was trying to achieve, it would have been okay.
Yeah,
but
I think if like before J.J. Abrams went, because he went to go work on the last Star Trek film, before Last Jedi began filming, and then he also was working on 10 Cloverfield Lane. Like he had a few projects that he was working on after he did Force Awakens. I think if he would have made like a roadmap of like, hey, this is kind of where I want the franchise to go with my vision, I think Ryan Johnson would have done a fantastic job. Because, I mean, I will give Ryan Johnson this. The cinematography did look really good in The Last Jedi. I really liked how some shots were framed. I really like how, the environment was built. I just think that the choreography sucked. The line delivery was at best. And even the script writing was pretty god-awful.
also I can't remember her name. What is her name? That one general that like took over or something. What was her name?
I don't remember. I think they needed to give her intentions a little bit more of a. I think she needed a little bit more audience facing because all of her intentions are like hidden, and it's like, great, she's just a bitch, you know.
Her character's name. It was Vice Admiral something, but it didn't fucking give me her
I'm
whole
looking
name.
it up right now. Oh man, they launched the teaser for the Eternals yesterday. It looks so good.
Is that who it was?
The Eternals.
Vice. Yeah, so sorry, her name is Vice Admiral Emmeline Holdo.
Yep. And it's played
Shy
by
hate.
Laura Dern. Fun fact about Laura Dern, she is in the original Jurassic Park.
Wow,
Yeah, she plays Ellie.
nice.
Love her. An
Um.
adorable actress.
So anyway,
Oh, she's coming
I
back for
didn't
the
like
new
her.
Jurassic World.
I didn't like her character at all. I thought
Yeah.
I thought she was terrible.
Yep. And again, I
she
think
was
that's just
she was
because her
very
character
hateable.
needed more audience facing, so her intentions were like laid out for the audience.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, no, I have a specific plan and you're not in on it. And it's like, fuck you.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know.
Because
And like I said, they just made her character very hateable.
yeah.
And I was like, I so badly want to like this character.
Yeah.
I just can't because you make it hard. Whatever.
And the fact that the Star Wars fandom decided to bully Kelly Marie Tran off of social media is very sad. Because it's like, guys, she's not the reason why you don't like this character. Hands down. It is the script writing, it was the direction of the film, and it was just her character. All right? Don't bully actresses or actors because of a performance you don't like. It's not their fault why you don't like that performance. Get that through your fucking thick skulls, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if I've actually asked your opinion on this. Now that we're on the topic of Star Wars, but what was your take on the whole Gina Carano situation for Mandalorian?
Okay. So
Because
I
I
think
don't
she
know.
said one of the dumbest possible things you could say in the 21st century. Uh, do I get what she was trying to say? Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I just think she said it in a very stupid way. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think her getting fired was more crowd control more than anything. Be like, hey, no, these aren't our visions. And if you're going to hold fast on these, we're just going to have to let you go. I'm sorry. I think the way that it was handled was probably the best outcome. Because imagine if she stayed. Like,
I mean, depending on how many people were actually like offended by what she said, it could have affected chemistry on set.
yeah.
I don't know. Personally, I really liked her as an actress in The Mandalorian. I thought she did a really good job season 1.
Yeah.
No,
I love her as an actress, and I want her to smother my face with her thighs and kill me. But, that's just me.
I don't know. Ouch. Sorry. It was just a random cough.
Yeah.
No, I think, and I guess this is sue me for saying this, but I've definitely seen worse things said by people.
Yeah. Oh, hands down.
And
yeah.
and them stay on a set of a film or a show or whatever.
Like anything Jared Leto does.
Yeah. So I think even like just a stern talking to or been like, dude, look, we just can't say something like that. If you want to stay on the set, please just refrain from that type of stuff.
You know what? Something
think
tells me they already had the sit down. Because I mean there's so much that wasn't disclosed at all during that situation.
yeah.
So I mean like it's very, very possible that she had a sit down. And she just like head fast, or she just like stuck to her guns on it and was like, nah, we just can't continue forward. I mean,
because
who's to say?
there was an interview with her that I had seen, I think, where she said that I think in the interview she literally said like there was like it was sudden and like there was really just no like there was no grace period. It was just kind of like, okay, we need you gone.
Yeah.
So I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I think it was also, I don't remember how recent it was, honestly. I feel like it was pretty recent. I think it was just like after the whole Capitol building fiasco. I think they were just trying to do damage control. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on the timeline.
Right. I don't know. It makes me sad, but you know, I guess I get it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't have people saying dumb shit.
I mean, fair.
And I mean, I will 100% say that was dumb as fuck.
Yeah. Probably isn't the best thing to say, but
No. You know what? I'm not going to give our listeners the context just because I don't want us to get hit hard just in case
yeah.
it backfires. But just look up the Gina Carano controversy. She said some really dumb shit, and it still doesn't make me not attracted to her. So,
Agreed. So we'll take a U-turn now, but what do you think of the new Obi-Wan drama that's supposed to come out?
I am excited. Oh, it's Ian McKellen's birthday. Happy birthday, Gandalf.
Oh, nice.
But
Happy birthday, Gandalf.
I am very excited for it. I think I think it's mostly for like closure on Obi-Wan's character because you see him end of Revenge of the Sith, and then if you don't watch the show or like any of the shows that come out, he's just kind of there, Alec Guinness in. Like, he goes from Ewan McGregor to Alec Guinness, and there really isn't any transition whatsoever because it's just Revenge of the Sith, and then all of a sudden we're at New Hope,
Yeah.
And I think this show is supposed to give that, like, transition of, like, Obi-Wan, Jedi Knight, to Ben Kenobi, Jedi Master.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to see where it'll take him.
Yeah, so it's said to be set 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Yes. So this is like
Exciting.
prime time Empire.
Yes. And Hayden Christensen
He's coming back as Darth Vader.
He is playing Darth Vader, which is kind of crazy in my opinion.
Well, first off, I fucking love Hayden Christensen. He's a dreamboat. I'm not gonna lie.
He's more attractive now than he was back then, though.
Yeah, I would say.
Ooh, and he's Canadian. Good for him.
Oh, no fucking way.
What?
Joel Edgerton is going to be Owen Lars.
Yes. Bonnie Piesse is Beru Lars.
Beru.
I don't know any of these fucking people's names, but
Owen and
these
Beru
people
are the aunt and uncle that Luke lived with at the beginning of A New Hope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and they got Kumail Nanjiani in it. Awesome.
Yes.
I love Kumail.
I don't know who he's gonna play, but
I don't either.
This cast. I mean, Ice Cube is gonna be in it. Like, who the fuck is Ice Cube gonna play?
Space gangster.
Like, come on. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm excited, but like, Ice Cube in Star Wars.
Right?
What's his real name? What is Ice Cube's real name? O'Shea Jackson.
I'm just glad it's
All
Ewan
right.
McGregor. Now that he's older.
I agree. His lyrics on NWA's 1988 album Straight Outta Compton contributed to gangster rap's widespread popularity.
It really did, though. It really did.
I mean, for real. Oh, wait. His son is also playing in it. Ice Cube's son is going to be in the show too.
Oh God. I wonder if we're going to see like a young Luke if Owen and Beru are going to be in it.
I don't know. We don't. I mean, we don't see a kid actor in here, but I mean, we could.
Oh, hey, fun fact. The actress who plays Aunt Beru in this series is also the one who played her in episode 2 and episode 3, where she played the younger Beru Lars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're really just bringing back everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah, right? She hasn't really done much in her career. I hope this is
Man,
her
that-
big break.
This kind of like makes me really curious now.
Yeah, I want to see like Desert Herman Ewan or Hermit Ewan McGregor. I, you know,
Well, I'm more excited about
Ice Cube.
and his kid. Like he and his son.
It's
Both
making
of
me
them.
very curious though if we're gonna see like a young Luke Skywalker.
I hope we do.
I hope we do
really
too.
Hope we do. Well, because it's set 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, which
Yeah,
means
and if Owen and Beru are in it, that means either the series starts. And, I mean, they're in it for 6 episodes, which means we're gonna see young Luke. We have to.
yeah, or I mean, and are we going to see a young Leia too?
Potentially.
Because I mean, they are twins after all.
And
So,
the guy who plays Han from the Fast and Furious movies is going to be in it.
yeah, Swang Kong.
Yeah.
Actually, he was like my favorite character, honestly.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
I'm okay. Tickle me excited.
All right. Well, that was a fun ride.
Yeah.
That was
But it is about that time, ladies and gentlemen.
time about that. It is.
Yep. So, do you have any philosophy for the people? For the people, you people's champ, you?
Not really. Mainly because my brain is.
Rattled.
Yeah, it's gonzo right now. I'm again still suffering a pounding headache, so this is fun. It's fun time. If I had to say anything, if you are if you're young enough, I don't know where I'm going with this. Never mind. Just get me out of here. I'm leaving.
If you're
Do you
gonna
have
go
any-
in for a job application somewhere and you walk into the building and the person behind the counter or who looks like a manager says, "Hi, how can I help you?" Do not, and I mean do not, finger gun, like don't snap to finger gun and say, "Yeah, can I have a job?"
I mean,
That's just coming from personal experience.
good advice.
Because I've done that.
Nice.
And
Did
it
you-
was at a comic book store.
It obviously didn't work.
And it didn't. And it was awful. Because I came
Good
in all
job.
like snazzy looking, and the guy was like, "How can I help you today?" And then job application. And it was like, "Yeah, we're not hiring." I was like, "Yep, fair enough. Have a good day."
See ya.
And you know what's sad? I didn't get the social cue that like that was where I should leave. I instead stayed and looked.
Oh, good. How'd that make you feel?
Right now, I'm cringing.
Oh, good. As you should be, because that was silly.
Yeah.
You silly.
But anyway, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. As a matter of fact, just, be yourself.
Yeah, don't be me. Please.
Also, don't be overly honest. I learned that the hard way.
Yes, because they will penalize you for it.
Yeah, so. Any Hoosers? Michael, where do people find you?
They can find me at just Mike Sully just about anywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch.
Pink Tunk. Good to know. You can find me at KingBear97 on Twitch. No, sorry, Twitter. And
1997
anywhere else. And then
Twitch.
1997 on Twitch. Because 97 was taken. So
And-
fuck me.
Don't forget to follow our Twitter at PeakedatBirth. We're also on YouTube, Peaked at Birth. We're everywhere, Peaked at Birth, because that is the podcast you're listening to, you little babies.
You little bebes.
Give you a little kissy on the cheek there. Remember, if you have any questions at all at any time, please use the hashtag #AskPeaked, and we will answer your questions or comments or concerns or disagreements. I'd love to do disagreements and hot takes.
Please give me a hot take. Fuck.
Please give me hot takes. We will be doing Q&As on episodes in the future. So please submit questions to the Twitter or on our subreddit r/PeakedAtBirth.
All right.
Yeah.
Like to hear it.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure, little bebes, and we will see you in the next one.
Yep. Love you.